everybody, and welcome back to the non-league adventure with me, GWFM, plays ECSC in the Barclays Premier League. Now you might be thinking, what's he doing on the tactics screen? Well, it's because I don't want to give any results away, because I've got a nice little highlights collection, if you like, of the last 4 or 5 games. I think it might be 4 games, coming up for you. Obviously the last 2 seasons we've struggled down the bottom of the table. I want to show you how we've fared since the tactic change, basically. We've got a game against Arsenal after the highlights, but we're going to go into the highlights now. Let's see how we got on. Bonilla with the goal kick. Kicks it long downfield. One in the air by Rekic, and Fabio Henrique sprays it wide right to Lukunku. Now Davis plays a lovely ball for Walker Peters to chase. He gets on it in a flash, can swing it in. It's near post. Fabio Henrique on his debut. The new man on loan from Brazil. Fantastic start to his Eastleigh career. Get in, boys. Another chance perhaps. Jenkinson throws it down the line to Sale. Now it's Ibe. Infield it goes to Saccone. He's got options to his left. He finds Mateus Pereira. And he's coming down this left hand side now. He's up against, I don't even know who it was, but Sale with a square FIFA chance, FIFA sweaty goals pass, and Icardi is there, scores again against Eastleigh. 1-1. Kowalski with the throw, throws it infield to Pedro. Gets it back. Now it's a Mariscal. Davis. Feeds in Adua, plays it for Santa Castello, and Castello is there to make it 1-0. Come on, Eastleigh. First goal at the Silver Lake Stadium this season. Right, Bernat has a throw deep in the Eastleigh half. It's found its way back to him somehow, and it's squared to Ali. First time ball back, nice little 1-2 there. Great tackle from Walker Peters. What is wrong with that? Apparently that's a penalty. And it was a very harsh decision. Mora to take the penalty. Zanonetta too slow to it, it's 1-1. Billingdon! Oh, it's a goal out of nothing! Last kick of the game, I thought it was going to be it. End of highlight. Fabio Henrique plays him in. 2-1. Mariscal finds Brewer. Plays it to Villingdon, he's just come on. Villingdon has got a marauding run from Kowalski, filling in at right back. Villingdon again. He's fouled in the box by Lee Evans. He's taking a break from comedy. And I can't, you know, I'll be honest with you, I cocked up the recording. I forgot to put it on to record. So I'm trying to replicate the highlight because I've only just done it myself. Brewer, obviously you can already see that he scores, puts it in the top right corner. The Dick with a throw. Throws it to Pedro. Oh no, it's Walsh. Plays it infield to Jackson, making a rare appearance. That's Villingdon. Heads down perfectly for Brewer. Squares it in, and Vukatic at the back post. It's 1-0. I'm not going to get too excited because it is only Plymouth Argyle from League One. Kowalski heads across. That's a Dick. That's Walsh. Finds Villingdon. And now the Dick again. Plays it infield to Walsh. He's got Villingdon on the right of him. They're allaying the Eastleigh fans. It's chipped over from Davis to the Dick. Villingdon again. Now it's Walsh once more. Nwankwo makes a tackle though. Here's a counter-attack on. He plays it forward to Colthurst. Trying to find in Stewart. Stewart now. Trying to get away from the shot, and he does. He scores. It's disgraceful that it's 1-1. Extra time here at the Silver Lake Stadium as a corner swung in, and Walsh heads it down. It's in off the bar. And this is a lot closer than it needs to be, but Walsh scores on 100th minute. In off the bar. Trying to be like Tony Yeboah, but with a header from close range. Corner. Lukunku will take it, swings it in. It's cleared away by Sayers. Target retrieves it though. Plays it back out to Lukunku. Can he cross it in? He plays it to Target. It's a bit of a tackle. Dewar has it now. Running out of the area. Played in a lovely ball that to Davis, and Davis will lay off. Castello, it's a bit hit and miss as a passing here. Pedro finally gets his shot away. It's 1-0 to Eastleigh. Come on! And somehow finds Davis. Davis now goes back to Pedro, who's just stood out there like Paul Scholes. Mariscal plays it through for Castello. It's a mistake from the defender Gautier, and Castello pounces to get his second goal of the season. It's 2-0 to Eastleigh. So yeah, quite a surprise there. Good, decent couple of results there. Caesars, as you can see, if you look to the left of the screen, top of the league after 4 games. Yes, I know it's under 4 games, but just take that in. Just take that in. I'm well chuffed with that. Top of the league after 4 games. We've got a tough game against Arsenal. Obviously Arsenal are always a top side to play against, so it will be a real test of our true strength and character. Yeah, so we've got a tough game against Arsenal. We haven't beaten them in the last 5 appearances against them, so I'm expecting a really tough game. But before we get into the Arsenal game, there's one bit of news I need to let you know, and it is that Kanye West has left us for QPR. 725 grand. They just came in with a bid for him, and I just thought, you know what? Yes, he could play left winger, left attacking mid, but inside forward, I do like to have right-footed ones, and I just didn't think he was quick enough. And because they came in for him, he was in his final year of his contract. I thought I can't really say no to it, so I get to my better judgment. I've let another real player go. He's been really good for us, as you can see there in our. Well, I said really good. It's been decent for us, should I say. Averaging around a 7 if you take into consideration both the average ratings. It averages out to 7. So 7 out of 10 is what I deem decent or good. That's like the bare minimum I want from my players. So it was on the cusp of it, really. So, oh, and by the way, I figured out how to change my GWFM. And by the way, I've not used the editor. I'm going to show you that now. Game status, it says there, for some reason, I don't know why, but it must have been right at the beginning when I first set it up. I've never even used an editor before in my life. In-game editor allowed, yes, but in-game editor used, no. So yeah, I think I should include Football Manager on my CV, indeed. So 14 days, 6 hours and 3 minutes, that's a hell of a long time on this game. But yeah, GWFM. What I did was, I right-clicked on my name, and I was able to set up a nickname. Full name is GW365, but I've given myself a nickname. I'm hoping that with that in mind, they're going to change the name of the stadium. If they do call it after me, then they're going to include that. Got my first Premier League Manager of the Month. Check that out. Bitchos. 4 games, 3 wins, 1 draw. Can't be bad. Today's Barclays Premier League clash is brought to you live from the Emirates. It's Arsenal against ECFC. Arsenal coming to this game on the back of a 2-1 win away at the Hawthorns against West Bromwich Albion, which sees them in 2nd place at this early stage in the Premier League. They're going to line up with ter Stegen in goal, with Bellerin on the right, Charlie Taylor on the left, with Churilov and Mamana in the central defensive positions. Bentancur on the right, with Felipe Anderson on the left, with Tony Kroos and Lewis Cook in the middle of the park. Fath and Dybala are the striking duo for today's game. Isa's impressive start this season continued with a 2-0 home win against Crystal Palace. They're going to line up with Zanetti in goal, with Walker Peters at right back, Target at left back with Rekik and Martin, the centre back pairing. Pedro is going to play as a defensive midfielder, with Mariscal and Davis as a midfield duo. Verlinden's going to have to start on the right in place of the injured Lukunku. Adua retains his place on the left-hand side because of the injury to Vukotic, with Roy Brewer up top on his own, spearheading the attack against Arsenal. So I'm just telling him, basically saying no pressure, calmly, and saying I've got faith in them. Hopefully we can cause a bit of an upset. They are massive favourites, to be fair, so I'm not expecting anything out of this game. Maybe a push, a draw. We managed to get a draw at Old Trafford the last game of the last season, so hopefully we can do the same again and retain our top spot if we can. Although there are a few teams that can catch us. In fact, Man United already have caught us, they're above us in the league. Right, Taylor has a throw and throws it back to Kroos. We all know how good he is at passing and shooting for that matter. Davis with a tough tackle though, and Cook retrieves it though, and Kroos plays it square to Bentancur. Shooting position perhaps, great save from Zanetti. Corner to come from, I want to say Bentancur, no it's Kroos. Kroos swings it high towards the back post towards Churilov, but a combination of Martin and Rekik get it away. Verlinden now, can he start a counter-attack of some sorts? He's running down this right-hand side. He just falls over, because that's a thing that players do these days. Football players, that is. Mariscal finds Verlinden again though. He's got an overlapping run. So he opts to find Pedro, chips it over for Walker Peters, who can't quite keep it in. Long kick downfield, and Churilov beats Brewer in the air, but Marisco brings it down superbly and gets away from Cook and finds Brewer. Brewer now looking for options. He's got a marauding run from Marisco. He slides in. It's gone in. It's the return of the ball-winning striker, but it's not a striker. It's a box-to-box midfielder. Get in, Marisco. Slide tackle, two-footed lunge. I wish you could see. Two-footed lunge into the net. Watch it here. There you go, two-footed lunge, well maybe not two-footed, maybe just a slide tackle, and it's gone past ter Stegen in goal, and Eastland with a shock 1-0 lead, come on! Right, ter Stegen with a goal kick, kicks it long downfield towards Faf. Rakic heads away, he's had a solid start to the season, it's a ball played over the top though, and Faf's in behind, Zanetti with an unrealistic save, it was... Oh god, I'm already bewildered here. I'd expected that to be a goal. Taylor finds Bentancur though and squares it to Cook. Cook's got a bit of space to shoot and does have a go, and it's hit Felipe Anderson square in the face, and he's offside. Right, Walker Peters has a throw deep inside the Arsenal half. Oh, it's laid back to Davis. Target now in the shoot position. Oh my god, that was... I thought that was top corner. I was expecting the net to ripple and make that sort of noise that you hear when the ball hits the back of the net, or the goalkeeper more often than not hears in the back of the net. But here comes Brewer again. Finds Marisco, great first time ball to Adua, can he whip it in? It's got boxes in the box. Bodies in the box, but he doesn't matter because he crosses paw. Come on now, Eastleigh, come on. We can do this, come on. Rakic with an awesome header again, straight to Marisco, who's been the most influential player so far, I feel. Oh, great ball to Marisco. Oh, it's 2-0, come on, lad. Go on, Marisco. Best player signing of the season. It's the second goal of the season. The first one was a slide tackle. That one was a bit more comprehensive in terms of a goal scoring chance, and Verlinden there, nice little pass Brewer, and Verlinden linking up to find Marisco in acres of space it seemed, and just, I don't even know what ter Stegen's doing. This is a new age of goalkeeping. That's it. No slide, no dive or anything like that, or attempt to save, not even a wave to the crowd Thompson style. The forgotten man, of course. Half-time approaches and Cruz crosses in. It's headed in. Oh, bit of a lifeline for Arsenal thanks to Churilov. Set piece. Need to be doing better there. Ball was played in. Churilov just running backwards. You know what? Zanetti maybe got a bit deceived by the fact that it was going away from goal. Maybe thought that this header was not going to be on target. But you know what? I'm ecstatic with that. Absolutely ecstatic. And I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up. Looking unsure and nervous. What's that all about? Schmucks. I'm just going to say I've got faith in the doer. Yeah, look at that sea of green. Lucky dokie. Should check him out. It's class. Right, so Arsenal gets underway into Barley. It's down this left-hand side already. Crosses in deep and it's headed away by Rakic, and then Martin gets it even further away. And then Davis. Right, target. Throws it straight to Cruz. It's a terrible throw, but fortunately it's gone straight to Rakic, who brings it down superbly, Ronaldinho-esque. And then Davis sprays it, well, tries to spray it wide to Walker Peters, but Verlinden does the job of the Arsenal defenders and intercepts it and gives it to one of the midfielders. That's Faf. Faf's in the penalty areas in a shoot position. What great save from Zanetti! And then claims it at the second attempt. Tell you what, he's been such a difference maker so far. The amount of saves he's made. God, be really impressed with him. Zanetti finds target, chips it forward to Marisco, back to Pedro. Nice little triangle bit of passing there. Now Brewer has it. He's got people trying to make runs, and Walker Peters gets it. It's fouled. It's a penalty. It's not Charlie Taylor. I thought it was Charlie Taylor. It's Craig Taylor. Don't know why I turned into Craig David. Would like a pint of lager. But anyway, it's a penalty. And it's going to be Brewer who takes. He's usually the penalty taker. It's for 3-1. Brewer against ter Stegen. Brewer smashes it on. Stegen saved it. But it's alright because Brewer's the first to react. And puts it away. It's 3-1. It's a bit fortunate. Poor penalty really. But a poor save in truth really. If it was straight at him. We'll see it again here. And Brewer. Yeah, it was straight at him. And for me, his hands were here. His head was here. And the ball was like this area here. So for me, he missed it and it went in. So it was justice. Adua with a free kick. God knows why he's taking it there. Davis finds Marisco. He finds Brewer. Verlinden. Trying to play in, but Mariscal again, but Mamana gets it. Taylor plays it down the line. It's a great ball in truth to Dybala down this left-hand side. Great tackle, Martin. The size of his back is massive. He's almost as big as me. Brewer looking to get away from his man. Is this a new age of Premier League football? Walker Peters in the shooting position. Or could cross. Is it going to go down again? He cross. Oh, sort of a cross-come shot. But yeah, this is. I was not expecting a 3-1 win here at this moment in time. I mean, we've had a bright start. Don't get me wrong, but 3-1 against basically second in the league at the time. It's it's a great save from Zanetti. Bit of a weird free kick there. A shot came through a massive cluster of bodies. But yeah, it's beyond what I was expecting here. I thought, yeah, the tactic would be decent, but I know I struggled with it in the Vanarama National League and just about got to a 5th place as Mariscal saying, oh, for a hat-trick and he's offside. A hat-trick from midfield, box-to-box midfielder. It's time to make some changes. I don't want to make anything too drastic though, so I'm going to give a youngster a debut. It's probably the worst mistake of my entire life, but it's Kevin Harris with 2 goals up. It's quick. I'm thinking counter-attack sort of standard here. He's more of a striker, as in like in the tactic. I know his finishing's only 4, but I'm hoping his technique of 13 is going to aid him there. And then I don't know what to do after that. I don't know if I'd change anything. I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm just going to give this guy 20 minutes because he's not like a defensive player, so I'm hoping that he's not going to cost us. But you never know, corners and things like that might come into effect here. Straight away there is a highlight. Davis has it. He's been great since I've signed him as well. Pedro finds Verlinden. Look at the marauding run from Walker Peters. It's like a man possessed. He's always getting forward. It's a poor clearance. It's hit Leighton on the back, and Walker Peters retrieves it. Verlinden shooting position. Perhaps he goes down. Walker Peters gets there first. 50-51 again. And that's Pedro. It's calmed down a little bit now as it goes back, and it's Davis trying to find in Brewer. Mariscal plays it. Brewer, can he score? He can. He's 4-1. What is this crazy paving-ness? 4-1 against Arsenal at Arsenal at the Emirates. This is ridiculous. I mean, we got a bit lucky, yeah, but the Mariscal, as cool as you like, just goes, there you go, Brewer, son. Get on the same amount of goals as me for the game. We can fight out for a hat-trick later. Right, Taylor throws it forward to Felipe Anderson. Dybala is getting behind his mauling all the strikers and hits the post, but it's cleared by Rekic off the line before anyone else could get to it in the red shirt. Target with a throw. Throws it down for Pedro. He's got time and space to pick a pass. He plays it shot to Davis. Forward it goes to Brewer. He's the furthest man forward, but it's got a marauding run once again from Walker Peters, and he's found him somehow. That's a horrendous challenge from Felipe Anderson. He saw legs flailing all over the place like this. And that was definitely going to be a red card. Taylor finds Leighton, and it's gone from bad to worse for Arsenal. The 4-1 down, and down to 10 men now, but Dybala's the strongest player in the world and turned into Akinfenwa momentarily there. They've changed to 4-3-2. Cruz. Corner comes in, that's how they scored the goal. Mamana plays it back out to Cruz after it's cleared away, sort of. Mamana strikes it well, but Brewer throws his body in the box in way of the shot. I mean, he's a striker and he's doing the defensive duties of like a Scott Parker back in 2012, I want to say, the championships thing there where he was like the only decent player. Target intercepts well, now it's Brewer. Looking for options. He's got Harris, the youngster, who's just come on. Plays a delightful ball from Mariscal. He's on a hat-trick. 1-on-1 with a keeper. Oh, it's a terrible finish. Terrible finish from Mariscal. But I'll tell you what, 4-1 up, we can make some changes now. And the dick's going to come on for Walker Peters, who's had a storming game, to be fair to him. Going up and down, up and down, up and down. A bit like a, I was going to say a Dutch prostitute, but I suppose any prostitute. So he's going to come off, and I think Liam Walsh is going to come on as well and play as a roaming playmaker. George Davis, nothing wrong with your performance, son, but you know, just giving some other players some game time. Got to keep everyone sweet. And you know what? This is great. I can't believe we're winning 4-1 at the Emirates. Cruz finds Churilov. They've been very disappointing this game. Mamana plays it out wide to Bellerin. I know they're an aging side, but they're still very good. They've got a lot of quality. There is a goal there from Kuki, but it's offside. Taylor with a throw. There's 7 minutes to go. He's chipped it into the middle, plus injury time, of course. Owen has it now and finds Kuki. Plays a first-time ball to Dybala. He's got a chance here. Rekic mauls his face and clears it away. For Linden now. First time ball. Brewer looks suspiciously offside there. Is he going to score here? It's a weird sort of thing there when it hits the keeper, goes through his body and hits the post. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because we're winning 4-1. Corner for Arsenal. Cruz to take it. Swings it high towards Kuki. And Dybala heads it into the side net. I actually thought that the direct header was going straight in, the first header. And you know, we haven't bossed them. I think we've been very lucky because we've had a similar amount of chances, in fact the same amount of chances now. And that's a fantastic win for Eastleigh. Fantastic. Passionately going to say that was really special, lads, in fact. And everyone's loving it, just about. Some players aren't for some reason, but Mariscal, absolutely class there. Masterclass from him. Fantastic performance. Caesar stay top of the league, which is absolutely crazy paving. I don't know why I'm doing that again because I've already done it once. So I'm not going to check out any of these out. I'm just going to go straight into the next game that we can play. I mean, look at that, we're undefeated so far. 5 games in a row we've won it, albeit one in extra time against lowly Plymouth. But yeah, so next game I'm going to do is probably going to be the Man City game at this point. While we're still high up in the league, I'll do the Watford, Fulham and Leicester games as highlights, and we'll just do the Man City game, hopefully making shorter videos and obviously not as long and drawn out. I mean, obviously if you think I should be still doing the 2 games, let us know in the comments below or on my Twitter. You know, we'll get to that point anyway. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, why not press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. I mean, how can you not like that? Just beat Arsenal at the Emirates 4-1 with Eastleigh, with largely the same team as last season. A couple of changes here and there. Briscoe obviously a game changer there, of course. But yeah, cracking result for us. And you know, it's just like I just want to say thanks to all the continued support as well. Getting quite a few likes recently. So I just want to say thank you. Basically, it's I am enjoying doing this. I did go through a stage early on before I got into this FM community and onto Twitter and stuff, where like I think it was season 4. I think it was the season that I was Curzon Ashton, and we were struggling, and we finished 11th. And it was when Eastleigh came about actually, and that's why I left. I thought it's either jack in or go to another team, and Eastleigh came around, and they've basically saved this series for me, and I've really enjoyed playing with Eastleigh. They've been so good, and so many good moments and that, and I just want to say thanks to anyone who's actually enjoyed it really. But yeah, hopefully, like I say, you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to check us on Twitter. Eventually I'm going to be going on Twitch at some stage. I do intend to do that at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully, like I say, you're going to join us for the Man City game next time, and until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.